Hey guys, Thatnub here. So this is this week's Back to Eden Garden update, and I'm going to spread this out over a few days and I'll explain why in a little bit. These are my topsy-turvies, and they're finally starting to produce some tomatoes hidden in there just because they don't get that much sunlight, but they're really grown pretty big. In fact, I even have one red tomato, or reddish tomato on this one. That one was probably the one that was producing the quickest, but they're starting to um, grow, especially in that pattern that I like. Um, so that's kind of cool. And here's my fourth one. For all of you who were saying that the kale seeds might not be good because they're in the wife's car, here's proof that they are right here. Got some growing here, and some popping up down here and here, and one little guy starting to grow right there. This is right in front of the house where I took all those bushes out of. Let's see, over here I moved a lot of the plants to get that big truck in here for the wood chips. But while the truck was pulling into the yard, you can see here that it cracked my cement for my little walkway a lot. I guess those trucks are heavy. And so this will be another project that I'm going to be doing. And I kind of started thinking about it, that in an end of the world kind of situation, do you have stuff to fix your house? In my bathroom, I just had to fix the shower head from the pipe that comes out of the wall because it broke off. I just had to fix the toilet because it was the part in the inside of it that the water comes out of cracked or broke or whatever over age, and I just replaced that. And I started thinking, I don't have those things to take care of like home improvement kind of stuff. So I'm going to start stocking up on that kind of stuff whenever I can find it somewhere. But this is going to be another project, is how to fix your walk, and do you have cement and stuff like that. So let's see, the eggplants are really growing. Look how big these things are. I don't know what you do with eggplant, but they're getting big, and there's a whole bunch of them popping up everywhere. I thought the growing type of season, whatever was over, some kind of critter in there, was over. But apparently not, because now all of these eggplants here are starting to sprout, do their thing. Still have cucumbers popping up, even though I told them to stop growing because I don't have any other purposes for cucumbers, but they continue to grow. Here's one of the tomato plants that got knocked over in the wind, or I just let lay down. This one here is kind of weird. Look at that. I don't know if I'm going to eat that or not. It looks like 5 tomatoes growing in one. It's just weird. A little mutant. Still have, what is this, zucchinis growing again. Here's our green peppers or bell peppers or whatever they are, and they're really starting to grow now, which is good because I've been waiting for those because these I'll eat. I didn't think it was going to do anything because it just looked like little flower buds the whole time, but now they're starting to pop up everywhere. Tomato plants are all producing now. They're all green, but they're all starting to ripen. This is our big tomato plant, and look at all those red tomatoes on it. I'm excited about those. We come out every day and get tomatoes from this. Let's see here, the strawberries got a second wind or something because they are just sprouting up everywhere, and they're growing quicker than my daughter can eat them. And I'm starting to let them grow down the hill here, and even they're sprouting up here even with no, not like getting repot or put in the soil like strawberries like to do. They're just trying to find a home. And even these ones here are growing up some strawberries, nice big ones. So I think I might have a couple different varieties here. Some are everbearing and some aren't. Even these ones, oh, these ones are going to be so nice when they're big, or when they're ripe. And then let's see down here. You guys all remember the wood chips that I got the other day. And I started finishing this section here, but it was really hot out, so I stopped that pretty quick. And I'm doing this with just the wood chips that are left from down there. I went out and got some more cardboard today from the local hardware store, just sitting in the back. They love me taking their cardboard, so it gives them more room. I added that from a garage sale video maybe recently where I got a free hose. I added that hose to my existing hose, so now I can reach all the way out here at the end, which is going to be needed soon. Here's that big pile of wood chips. I'm, what, 6'3", 6'4", depending on what bank I'm leaving. This is a pile here, probably about, I want to say 6 foot high. And that was the first load that came in. Then I came home from work, and this pile was here. I got home at 9 o'clock at night, and this huge pile was sitting there, and I almost didn't realize it. I was just, wow, that was a lot of wood chips they dropped. But nope, it was definitely a second truckload. And then today I came home from picking up my daughter, or dropping off my daughter at school, and so about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I have this huge pile here. So this goes, about half of my lawn is completely covered in 5 or 6 feet high piles of wood chips right now. And they're anxious to bring more. And even the neighbor lady has gotten into it, and she asked them for a couple loads. So I'm working on that. They're going to put this basically whole side little driveway here where the Explorer's at right now. They're going to completely fill this with wood chips for me for the backyard. And then over here where the Miata's at, I'm going to have that moved. And they're going to dump a load right here. So I can, all of this driveway here, it just gets mushy when it rains. And my feet get wet all the time when I'm driving over to the cars. So I'm going to cover this whole area here with wood chips just as a driveway. And then over here, this section here is going to be just like the that section over there. I'm going to do this all with whatever's left from that pile. But we're out here in the street now, and I want you guys to get a grasp of exactly how many wood chips that I just got. So we're across the street right now, and you can see the house. See how tall the house is, the flagpole, trees and stuff, and it starts right there and goes all the way to that tree line. Just huge piles. And I have at least 3 more truckloads coming. So that's good. At the hardware store today, I was talking to the guys, and let's see what I got from them. Hold on. I got these metal, I don't know, rebar or not, some kind of planting stakes. But the guy who bought these only wanted like a foot of them. The part with like a little, I don't know, like an arrow shaped type thing on it. I guess you can stick it in the ground. So they cut off the rest of it, and they have this sitting in their free pile. And I figured, look at this. It'd be the perfect height. Something strong that I could use to stake tomato plants. So yeah, I snacked those up. They also said there that they had pallets. As many pallets as I could ever want. Oh, look at those things, are getting huge. But more pallets I could ever want. And so I'm going to start picking those up too, but I definitely have some projects ahead of me first. I still have to finish the chicken coop, which I don't know if you guys will be able to see from here or not, but I did get the roof on, and I even have a lot of extra of it, so I'm making like half of the first enclosure is going to be full or be covered by the rest of those, like 12 or 20 foot, whatever lengths of roofing stuff. So that's what I have going on right now. I know I'm going to be getting at least one more load today of wood chips, and then I should be getting a couple more in the next couple days, and then I think I'm going to have to stop just because I have no more room for them right now. It sucks that when you get a endless supply of wood chips and you have to tell them no more just because you have nowhere else to put them because I haven't done the work yet. So between going to that job thing and fixing this huge pile of wood chips, I'm going to be busy for a while. At least I get a lot of exercise out of it. Well, that's what I have for this video. I see it is running kind of long, so thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video where I'll show you the other couple loads of chips that I get.